Hi guys, I'm eating this really good kale and like turkey sausage and artichoke flatbread pizza that I got from Whole Foods. Really good. Woo. I'm so sorry y'all have to see me stuff my face. This reading is for Virgo. What's up with you, Virgo? These readings are not for any children under the age of 18. Adults only, 18 and older. I don't know why you would want to watch this as a child anyway. What else? This reading may or may not resonate. Virgo. Virgo, you are a prickly thorn. I shouldn't say that. It's not true, Virgo. Actually, it's weird. Cancers, I love Cancer women. I love Cancer. I love Leo men. I think Virgo women are they're good friends. I do really like Virgo women. Very earthy. All right, let's see here. Before I even get started, we spent 3 minutes. I haven't talked about anything. Y'all watch me stuff my face. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's set our intentions. Virgo love reading. I already feel the vibe around my solar plexus. All right. All right. And it made me smile too. So let's see what you got going on, Virgo. Let's see what kind of you got going on. All right. Move these decks out the way. All right. Virgo, what's going on in your love life? What is love for Virgo? I brought forth the bloodstone, which is green, represents the heart chakra. Virgo in love. What do we have going on for you, Virgo, in love? Please explain to me. What's going on with Virgo in love? Virgo in love. Alright, let's see. World in reverse. Prince of Cups in the upright. Queen of Swords in the reverse. The overall energy, 3 of Cups in reverse. All right. World in reverse. To me, this is a past energy. This is an energy that in my mind is not favorable. It wasn't moving in the right direction, wasn't moving forward. In the book it explains that it's like the desire to move forward, but you're not sure how to make that happen, like fear of expansion. But I think with as earthy of a sign as you are, Virgo, that this is actually telling me like it's an energy maybe that you kind of created on your own, you know, and it has to do with relationships you've had in the past. Like, you're like, you know, it's kind of like you're in your head. You're kind of blocking yourself. You're not been able maybe to move forward from a past situation. That could also be. But let's go ahead and get some clarification. There is an offer of love. However, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like you're not standing on your word. You're not. The Queen of Swords is very, people view her kind of like is the ice queen, but with her being in reverse, this is saying that you're not, like there's some type of morality that you're not hanging, like you're not, something that you used to have before that you don't have any, like you're not applying it. How do I explain this? Like, you're not, it could symbolize loss. It could symbolize wounded. But I feel like for this, it's like you're just not standing on your words. You're not doing something that you would normally do. And I don't know if it has to do with because of this offer of love. Also, you have 3 of Cups in reverse, which is telling me it could be a third-party situation that you're dealing with, which is maybe why you can't give yourself or whatever. Or somebody, it's like there's an overindulgence. So maybe the person that you're dealing with who is offering you something, or maybe that you're overindulging in a false idea about an offer. All right. Let's go ahead and get some clarification. Please explain to me the World card in reverse. Please explain to me the World card in reverse. What is this about? Uh-oh. Queen of Swords in reverse again. Dang. What are you going through? Okay. Please explain to me the Queen of Swords in reverse. Please explain to me. Please explain to me 3. Queen of Swords in reverse. There's a heartbreak. There was something. There was a heartbreak. But this is a new offer. This past energy doesn't have anything to do with this queen or this queen. This is you, Virgo, like in your head. This is a separate energy. In fact, I'm going to put the bloodstone on him. because we're going to clarify him in a minute. But let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Shit. The Princess of Swords in reverse. You could have in the past been dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But, you know, with the Princess being in reverse, she's like the warrior. She's like the warrior princess. She's cutting through all the bullshit. And you, in this particular reading, Virgo, it's like you're not, that's why you're working in reverse. You're not sticking to your word. You're not sticking to your morals. You know what I'm saying? You still are viewing, it's like you're still going about a past energy. I don't even think, it's like it's like you're hung up. Jeez. I don't like this, Virgo. Please clarify the Princess in reverse. Please clarify Princess in reverse. Shit, the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is all past energy except this. We're going to move this one up because this is separate energy. This is a completely new, different energy. And we'll go ahead and I'll explain this story and leave this for last as far as any clarification is concerned. We'll see how it turns out. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups would mean that if it was in the upright, like you were walking away from something, this is a situation where heart, you know, the root of you, it's like an inability to move on. Tower moment in reverse. So it's like you didn't learn your lesson. Please explain to me the Tower in reverse. You were building something on a broken. Five of Wands. Yeah. You walked away from the pettiness. There was a I don't want to say like a fight, but please explain to me the Five of Wands. Please explain to me the Five of Wands. Okay, Eight of Wands in the upright. Okay. So, what this is telling me, so in the past, you have actually, with the World card in reverse and all of this clarification, there is a big lesson that you have had to learn. This also has to do with balancing, and we're going to get to that. I'll get to that last. But you got the Queen of Swords again. So that energy is a true energy, that you weren't standing on your word, that you weren't like you let yourself almost become a victim of yourself, of the past, because this is past energy. There was something that you learned about this. The Princess of Swords in reverse is telling us is that, you know, you weren't focused. There was no focus in this past situation. There was no focus to it. And because of that, you were caught up. You were attached, probably physically, to the situation, because this is the root chakra. Okay. There was something rooted. You had an idea of something, and it caused an inability to move on. The Tower in reverse. Okay. Tower moment cards, or they call them tower moments, but with the Tower being in reverse, you can see this is a little demonic. It's not my favorite card. With this particular card and it being in reverse, it didn't matter whether it was in the upright or in the reverse. Because you have the World in reverse and all these other cards in reverse, there was lessons to be learned. So it's like building a house on quicksand. You can't do it. There is no stability. The beginning was already the end. Okay. 5 of Wands. In reverse is telling us that there was no, it didn't, I don't want to say it didn't mean nothing, but 5 of Wands in reverse in this particular deck is telling us that, let me get to it. 5 of Wands in reverse is soul searching, fear of success or failure, anxiety, hostility. So it was like, maybe like a defensiveness. Okay? Sorry, I'm eating my pizza too. And then, to bring it back round again, because there were lots of lessons here. To get to the 8 of Wands, a conclusion, resolutions, result, momentum, travel, awards. So in order to move on, this is what if it hasn't already happened, will happen. You will move on. But as you can see, her back is turned, and she's just walking away. And sometimes that's what you have to do from energies that are not really healthy for you. I think some of this is you, but I also think that you were just, fed up with a past energy, for sure. You're fed up with a past energy. I also believe that with the offer of love that's coming forward, it has you extremely in your head. Again, it has you in your head. We'll clarify this. Let's see what this offer is about. Please explain to me what this offer is about. Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is somebody that wishes for you. They're wishing for you. they're offering love. They're wishing. They're trying to they're offering love to you. And you know what's crazy is the Queen of Swords is like you're turning your back on it because you're. It's almost like it's the same thing. You're unsure. You've been hurt. Nobody really understands how Virgos hurt. They don't really talk about how sensitive they are. Please explain to me the Queen of Swords. Please explain to me the Queen of Swords. The Hermit. You want to go inside. That's why you have this attitude, because of the past. You've not healed from this past situation. But there is an offer of love. That offer is, they're wishing for you. It's a fulfillment of, like, a fulfillment of love. It's, you know, that's my daughter, that's her favorite card, is the Nine of Cups. Your past, this past energy, all this that you went through in the past, you shouldn't. It really got you in a way. Please explain to me more about the Hermit. Please explain to me more about the Hermit. Death. All right. Justice. All right. This is how this is going to read. So this is somebody that is offering you love. This is completely separate from what happened in the past. Okay? It could be the same person. I don't have that feeling that it is. And the reason is because it's a completely different energy that I'm picking up on. This third party in reverse, this overindulgence, this whatever this was, this obsession, this addiction, I think that you had been involved in a third party situation, meaning that where you thought it was just you, it was actually you and another person. And they were definitely overindulging. Because of that, it's caused you to be the Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, you're feeling very victimized, because you know, you could have been in a committed situation with this person. But it's not like you didn't know it. You know, I think that deep down inside you kind of knew, but as a result, you became the Hermit because of it. You've gone inside, you're looking for the light. You want to be, you know, you will come out of this situation. And it's really beautiful because you got the Death card, which means the beginning. This is the beginning of something new. The Death card is a beautiful, oh my gosh. Death card is a great card. Death in tarot means the same thing as death in a dream. It means the beginning of something new. You've gone inside to look for the light. Sometimes you have to do soul searching within yourself, you know, and it's death to a past situation. You will shed this. In the Emperor, in the upright also. So you got three, what is it? 3 major arcanas in the upright, which is telling me that, you know, you actually have the power to create something very, very beautiful, you know. I would not say put this new energy on hold. I would say take your time. Take it slow. Now, I've never not known Virgo to really rush into anything anyway. They're not like that, man or woman. In fact, the men are even more particular than the women. The women are not as particular as the men. The men are even more particular. So I really, 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 really think that you are going to take your time in this love offer. And that's good because you can feel this situation out. You also got justice is the overall energy in the upright. So I feel like that, and this is going to sound silly when I say this, but with justice being in the upright like this, and with the way that you're handling yourself and any offer that may come in as far as love is concerned, you're doing yourself justice by taking your time. I think that is, it's really beautiful. You're in complete, you are in complete control. As the emperor, you are in control. And with justice being the overall with this being the overall energy, as much as you went through, Virgo, I just feel strongly that, you know, you're going to do yourself justice by taking control, you know, of yourself and your love life. And I noticed also, because you got like almost all the colors. Actually, you did get all the colors. Oh, you got all the colors except for orange. But that's good because you didn't need the orange. The orange came here. But it lets me know that in order for this past situation really had you all over the place, really kind of fucked around. It had your chakras all out of whack, all out of balance. They're all in reverse. You had to walk away in order to even center yourself correctly. You just had to like turn around and walk. You just turned around and walked away. You know, it wasn't some long drawn out thing. It was just like, okay, I've had enough. I'm gonna leave this here for you to, you know, argue with yourself about, and I'm out of here. And that's exactly what happened. You're like, I'm gone. And this love will happen. I believe in the future, once you get past the initial, I don't know if this caused pain, but once you learn to balance yourself out, you know, you're going to really, this union could be very successful for you. You'll be in control. There will be justice because you'll be making the right decisions. there's going to be a transformation. You're going to be shedding the old you. You've grown up. This made you grow up. This situation right here really made you grow up. And you're also learning how to balance. You're so earthy that it's caused you really to learn to balance and finding the light within, following your intuition, listening to yourself. Yeah, this is really beautiful reading. You are the Emperor. Let's get an inner message, because I feel like that this actually deserves the inner message. Please give me the inner message for Virgo. 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 Vision of life beyond death. Okay, this is, again, is transformation card. So you will be in a transfer. You are going to be experiencing a transformation. And it's 4-4. 4 meaning the number of stability. But 4 plus 4 is 8. So abundance. And look how awesome this is. You go from like old lady to this interesting crown, you know, on her head. It's the wisdom is what it is. It's like the path of wisdom, really, you know. Very, very cool. There's an eclipse in this card. There's an egg, so the birth of something new. There's a crow, which represents the death. There's a peacock, which is like a brand new, more beautiful. It's like the glow up of everything. There's like mad third eyes. Her feathers, the feathers of the peacock are third eyes. And then the white owl, who can see, you know, owls can turn their heads 180 degrees. So they can see what's going on, and they can watch their own back. Wow. This is an amazing reading. Not only will you transform into something great, you're going to get your wish fulfillment. You're going to get love. I don't really think that there's any more that I need to go further with this reading, because it's pretty clear cut. You went through a lot. You're learning how to balance yourself. There's a new offer that's coming in. You understand, in order for this to actually even manifest, that you will have to go inside. There will have to be a transformation. You will have to take control. And things are going to work out in your favor because of this transformation. Wow. Okay, Virgo. Wow, what a beautiful reading. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you, Virgo. Bye.